To buy a good mezuzah, Rabotai Kareem, is worth all the money in the world, because not having a good mezuzah could literally ruin your life. Not having good tefillin could literally ruin your life. Is it okay that the mezuzot in your house are written in different script? That depends. If you are Ashkenazi, you are supposed to get Ashkenazi mezuzot. That's the tradition you have. If you're Sephardi, you're supposed to get Sephardi mezuzot. If you don't know whether your mezuzot are Sephardi or Ashkenazi, that's a problem itself. It doesn't make them not valid, but it's, could create issues. You have to find out who wrote these mezuzot. If you bought them on some eBay or Amazon, then I would tell you, you don't need to check anything. You need to buy new mezuzot from reliable people that you know who they are, that they're righteous, and so on. We sell mezuzot on our website if you'd like, but you could certainly buy from your local rabbi if he's reliable, if he's a sofer, or he knows sofrim. Point being is that mezuzot is not something to play with. It's not something to play with. People literally, their lives changed as a result of one mistake in a mezuzah. The famous Rabbi Grossman, the Disco Rabbi, famous rabbi that literally built a city of righteousness, turned a criminal city into a city of righteousness. Rabbi Grossman himself, he writes in his book that his daughter got very, very sick. She had a horrible infection on her face. No doctor can cure her, nothing. They went to surgeons, they went to doctors, they went to experts, and the poor girl was young, and she became extremely terrible looking and terrible feeling as a result of this infection on her face. And Rav Grossman says, even though he's not a Chabadnik, he went to the Lubavitcher Rebbe. The Lubavitcher Rebbe told him, check the Mezuzah. He was in America. Went to the Lubavitcher Rebbe. He was in America. The Lubavitcher Rebbe, without going to his house, told him, check the Mezuzah in her room. Right away. Rav Grossman, you know how many Mezuzot he gave people? You know how many Jewish homes he's built? He was told, go check your Mezuzah in the house. Immediately he calls his wife, check the Mezuzah in her room. Immediately they get the Mezuzah, they open it up, they find out one of the words has an invalid situation, an invalid letter. He said immediately change the Mezuzah. That afternoon, a sickness, a horrible situation where they were about to have surgery for, healed as if it never happened. That afternoon. When they went to the surgeon later that day, the surgeon said, where's your daughter? He says, right there. He goes, no, come on, seriously, where's your daughter? I saw your daughter. I took pictures, everything, to do the surgery. He goes, that's her. What do you mean that's her? How's that possible? Even if we found a cure, it wouldn't work that fast. What did you do? He told him the story. So, people do not understand the significance of these little, what they think is small mitzvot of having a good mezuzah. To buy a good mezuzah, Rabotai Kareem, is worth all the money in the world, because not having a good mezuzah could literally ruin your life. Not having good tefillin could literally ruin your life. People don't think of it that way. I actually have right now a miracle in the making. I don't know the results yet, but we gave somebody something. When we told him, he didn't listen. Took a while. Now he got a bigger message. Finally, he listened. I told him, you do this, you do what I tell you, you're going to have a miracle. He's supposed to get checked. And Be'ezrat Hashem, hopefully Be'ezrat Hashem, by next week, I'll give you guys some news. So, and this is not like, I did, this is, why? People don't think that mitzvot are a big deal. People don't think. They buy their mezuzot and tefillin from the local discount store. What's your cheapest tefillin, Rabbi? I don't have cheap tefillin. Why not? Because cheap tefillin are not kosher. You want tefillin that are kosher? They're certainly not cheap. They don't have to be extremely expensive, but they're definitely not cheap. If you're looking for cheap stuff, you're wasting your time. Why? It's like buying the your kosher meat from the pig store.